Check.
Check.
I know it's been like 10 million tries, but god dang it. Finally got it up and running. Got sucky internet where I am. Yep, I'm live, King Rage. You know what that means. No live stream gaming, man. You're killing me. Your live streaming gaming is killing me. Man, you can't even see me. I need to move over into the light. Ha ha ha. You're very funny. Big shout out to Cox. Yeah, Cox sucks, man. And they're the only one in this area. So you guys know. Yeah, I got Cox. They're the only one we could get, and their internet service is horrible. Big shout out to Cox. Awesome connection, whatever. So what's going on, peeps? On this Friday night, I got nothing going on. God dang it. We'll try and go to the talk about captive audience. Yeah. We're gonna try and go to the drag shit. Fish sticks. I wish we could get a new internet provider, because where we at, we only have the option for one internet provider. They don't give us we don't got no choice, huh? All in hell off road. Big shout out. Yeah, we have Cox Cable. That's the only choice we have here is Cox Cable. Fish sticks, what's going on over there in England right about now? How's the weather? Is it cold? Warm? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna try and go out to the drag strip tomorrow. See what kind of drag races they got going on. I think they got drag races going on tomorrow. This is the first weekend. Oof. I think we're gonna be like 67. It got cold to us today, and it was like 61 degrees, and that's cold. We got snow coming next week. I don't miss snow at all. Living like up in Philly, I do not miss the snow. Plus, you're stuck in the house. Snow tires already fitted. I have no snow tires. All I got some not winter tires, just some extreme contact tires, Continental. So no snow tires here. Let's see here. Third channel. 325 are snow tires. Yeah, right. He's just gonna be spinning 325. These are 305s, but 325. No matter bald summer tires, they're not gonna get no grip in the all year round. Now these are the summer extreme contact. These are the sport tires. So the sport tires is don't get no. I mean, it's mostly summer here where I'm at. All in all. My neighbor, he has a big truck with some off-road tires. We go off-roading with him. So what you guys want to talk about tonight in the live? Since I was just trying to pick up the live, but I had a bunch of technical difficulties due to internet connection. Brown tires. That's my son up there, King Rage Beats. I'm gonna how you get into cars. To be honest, man, I've been into cars like my entire life. I grew up in Jamaica, and my dad, he had a bunch of cars because he worked for the tourism. So like his company would drive the people around the islands once they got off the cruise ship. And like, so I used to get up early in the morning. I used to get up like 5 before I went to school. I used to wash like 2 of his cars. He had a Lada, which is like I think it's what is that? It's a Russian brand. So I used to get up and wash the cars and stuff like that. And then he used to let me take it down the street. So I've been into cars my entire life. So I've always, loved cars from then. Then when I moved here, I got my first car. I had a Buick Century. Then I had Integra. So I've just been into cars. I just love cars, period. Tinkering, always like working on, Russian small. Yeah, there's like a square. But back in then, that was like in the 80s. He had one of the wagons, and even back then they had that's the first car I ever seen with the windshield washers on the headlights. It's a Russian cardboard box with a wooden stick for it. Yeah, I've never seen Lada anywhere else over in Europe or anything. I'm sure they're there, but we had them in in Jamaica. To us, I don't know. To me at the time, they were pretty awesome. So he had a Lada, and then he had a Plymouth Valiant, like an old school Valiant. It was like a off-white color. So that's how I really got into it. And then I was always into Hondas. When I first I had an Acura Integra, and then I got into Hondas for a while. Actually, when I joined the military, my first car before I joined the military, I had a CRX, which I souped up, and then I was like, yeah, I'm going to take my CRX with me. So my first assignment, I thought I was going to Germany. I picked all my bases overseas. I was like, I'm gonna go to Germany. I'm gonna get me a BMW. At the time, they were the E30s. Like, I'm gonna get me an E30. I'm gonna soup it up, and then I was like, oh, I could go to Japan. I'm gonna get me a Skyline, all this stuff. And then my recruiter was like, yeah, you're gonna go overseas. I was like, awesome. So I had a CRX. Yep, it's working again. So we're all over tonight. Yeah, I know. I'm a busy man. So I got to basic training, and I was like, yeah, my recruiter said I'm gonna go overseas. I sold my CRX, and they were like, nope, you can't go overseas. At the time when I first joined the military, I wasn't a U.S. citizen. So not being a U.S. citizen, I couldn't be stationed overseas. So I was like, dang, I sold my CRX and everything. So my first car back here, of course, you're an airman, you're broke, don't have no money really. A nice, good, cheap car was a Civic. So I had a 2000 Honda Civic DX. That's with the wind-up windows. I wanted a manual, but they had no manual, so I had to settle for automatic. So for the longest, I souped up that car for a couple of years. I got promoted. I bought another. I got rid of that Civic. Actually, I took that Civic to New York, and they tried to steal it. So, because I had rims on there, I had a paint. I had a Bomex body kit. Nope, that one didn't have any VTEC because it was a DX. So DX didn't have VTECs on it. You need an EX or an SI to have the VTEC. So I traded that in for another Civic, which was a manual, an EX. This time I had a sunroof. 1.6 is a VTEC. And then after that, man, I've had a lot of cars. And I had that. Then I had a Honda Accord, the V6. Then I got rid of the Honda Accord. I had a Lexus SC400. Yeah, the Bomex kit. Oh, it took me a while to get that kit. And I had the little Bomex mirrors. The favorite car I've owned. Yep. My favorite car To be honest, man, I really like the Civic was. It gave me. It was cheap to mod. I did everything I could to that. But I think my favorite car to date, it has to be Maximus here. The Hellcat, cause it just have the, no matter what you could do, you just have the power. Um, the horsepower is just crazy. So it's just fast. It's just like a brute. You're going way back. Yeah, it was actually my car went way back. Hondas are very heavy. No, they're not. What's up, Demonology? Hellcat is lovely. Thank you, Fish Sticks. So yeah, I got in. So I did the Hellcat. All my boys in my barracks had Civics. Hey man, I tell you, Marlon, as a airman, a E2, E3, they were cheap. You could drive a week and you still have half a tank of gas, and you could cut the muffler, put a little muffler on there, drive around, make a whole bunch of noise for no reason. You thought you were going fast, but you wasn't. And then, Fast and Furious came out. So on top of that, he was like, we're on top of the world, man. And as you evolve and we got promoted, you get more money and stuff like that. Because my buddy who I was into Civics with, he was into Honda. We were into Hondas, but big time. He is back here, but he's about to leave again. But now he's into BMW. So he has like a 7 Series and a 5 Series. And so we're just, in the barracks, Hondas were cheap. Most of the guys I saw. Yeah. Not every guy, because like the true, I think there's like true guys, like probably like Demonology, who started off with a muscle car and moved on up and stayed in the muscle car era. Yeah, the Integra too. Integra. Yeah, I'm about to get me an Integra from my neighbor from across the street, man. He blew his timing belt. I'm about to put some VTEC on it. Supra. Yeah, the Supras are nice, but they're going up in price. I wish I had got one back when the prices are down. What's your thought on all this negative? Just gotta, just blow it. I don't say blow it off. You just gotta, like mod things. I just stay in my lane, man. Just stay in your lane and press on. And sometimes the best thing to do is just to ignore it. Not, just to ignore it. Don't give it any fuel, and just, move on from it. And if you have a good channel and good information and people like what you're doing, they'll come back. So you don't need the negativity in the channels or, in any form of it. You can hear me now? I don't know. I don't think my volume is off. Sound still gone? No, you could. I can say yes. You're good now. Okay. I was like, how's the volume off, man? I don't know what's going on. I'm about to. This Cox, man. Cox cable's robbing me blind. We don't have Metro PCS here, man. Maybe if you say Cricket. I think I have Cricket service, man. Cricket. Stupid internet. I can't believe that, man. And I pay for the top, whatever, the fast gigabytes for uploads and downloads, and obviously nothing. Just turkey legs. Yeah, man, damn turkey legs, man. Either that or Steph with his glazing up the connection with the donuts, man. But he had a good we had a good live tonight. It was a good time. Look on YouTube for a Wi-Fi booster. I don't know if that would work. I just think the connection just sucks. But I'll look into it. I don't think it's just the Wi-Fi. I just think it's just the service. And because they know that we can't get any other service, they give us crappy service. God dang it. I'm trying to unplug this thing right here. So this year, I think I'm gonna come on out and go to some of the meets and some of the races, man. So I think I'm going to it's weak signal but far from the router, no doubt. Yeah, because the router is upstairs. So probably. Oh, I see what you're saying. So to boost the signal to show that I'm closer to the Wi-Fi than I actually am. Trust me. Actually, I'll look into it tomorrow because I'm still gonna do my live on our Sunday Fun Day live, and go from there. So hopefully we'll see if it works on Sunday or not. So what's Trump cut off everybody? Mike Gordon, that's right. Hey man, maybe we don't know, man. How hard was it to start our YouTube channel? It was, to be honest, I thought about it for a while, and people's like, oh, I just go ahead and do it. But when you first, like with anything with the unknown, it always seems a little harder before you start in your mind. It seems like, wow. So once you start it and get it up and running, I think it comes a lot easier. You just have to, work harder and maintaining your content, and also work your content, and also, stay true to who you are, who you're going to be, and what your channel is going to be. And, and people come and watch you for that. So it'll, it seems harder before you start, but if you start it, it's going to be fine. No wall, no internet. So yeah, at least with this one, the government people are still getting the government, like the military, and most of the military is still getting paid, because in previous years when the government shut down, the military wasn't funded. So there are also the military guys. Just imagine you're overseas deployed and you may not get a paycheck. So how was Disneyland? I've been to Florida 10 years ago. Great time. Stayed at a quality motel. I don't think quality, and I think those are motels, man. Disneyland was great, man. We had a good time, but Disneyland is a lot of work and a lot of money, because you got to get up. You getting up and you're walking all day long, and the stuff there is expensive. So you always have to plan ahead when you go to Disney World, and stay on the so what do you think of the new Focus RS? Oh man, I love the Focus RS. It's a great car. It's a car that was overseas for a while, and they just decided to bring it to the States, like the true RS, and it's a true sports car. I don't think they're going to be making that car any longer in the US, because I think the Ford is only going to be making like SUVs, and the only car they plan on making is the Mustang. But if I had a chance, I would get one. My buddy at work has one, and I've had it. He let me drive it and stuff like it. It's awesome. It's a small car. You get the truck running yet? No, my Ford Scrapter, nah, it's not running yet. Not running yet. Like, I have a bet with my neighbor, man. By the end of, let me see, what is it? The end of January, I'm supposed to have this truck up and running. What up, Hemi Muscle? So, what the problem was? So first the problem was I deployed, and I came back and all the oil leaked out of it. And I was like, I'm gonna get to it. So I just plugged it up and put some more oil in it, and then like I left right again on another deployment, and I came back and it leaked all out again. So I was like, I'm tired of putting oil in this truck and it's leaking. So when I went and looked, I guess the oil pan had a hole in it, and the previous owner just got one of those compression rubber fittings, and they compressed rubber fitted, and it went in, so it leaked out. And so the truck sat for like 2 years, and I finally, with my help of my neighbor, he's in there all in ass and off road. He helped me get the oil pan out because the oil pan is right over the cross member. So we had to jack it up, disconnect the motor mounts, and lift the in front of the engine up just to get the oil pan out. So we got the oil pan out, got the new oil pan in. We changed the fuel filter. Now I think it's something else, man. When you sit a vehicle sits so long, there's so much stuff that go wrong. What up, Hemi Muscle? Appreciate the love. Bet it made you laugh when you saw the person pushing that. That must be demonology. Turkey legs and cola. Actually, I like turkey legs. They're awesome. They had them at Disney, but I didn't buy any at Disney. They wanted $13 for one turkey leg. I was like, you are crazy. When I could go to the store and get 2 for like $6. In the hot hatch game, the U.S. always late to the... Yeah, they are. They always overseas. They've had like a lot of nice hatchbacks from back in the day. So like when I was in South America, I was deployed down in South America. They had like this VW Polo that was pretty nice. You know, they have the Citroens. Those are pretty nice as well. And Peugeots. So I don't know why we never made it, but we were always, you know, the country of big trucks and SUV. So now we're trying to be equal friendly, I guess. See, we need you to. Hey, man, I asked if I could join the Driven Car Club. Donasan 707, my buddy. He's in the Marines. He's out there in Cali, in Menifee, Cali. Out there at the Marine base out there. They have a Driven Car Club. Him and my buddy Goldwyn, G Money. He was his station here as well, but he's back out there. He has a Viper, and Donasan 707 has a. I think he has 2 Hellcats now. He has a Hellcat Charger and a Challenger. And I was asking him if I could be a long distance club member. You in demonology? I arm wrestling demonology for no turkey leg. I think I'm out here. Let's see. Because I'm out here in the garage. I bought some turkey legs. I'm just gonna distract him and steal the turkey legs from him. So if you guys are making fun, but my wife got an air fryer for Christmas, right? You could buy the smoked turkey legs already, put them in the air fryer, and they taste just like the carnival. So I don't think demonology need to hear that though. You probably never leave the house again. Turkey legs and frozen lemonade from Disney. Better take. I don't know. Oh yeah, I didn't get any from there because that turkey leg I said was like $13. Big Americans like people can't fit in those cars. That is true. That is very true. C. Jordan, you out at Camp Pendleton? Yep. Yeah, Disneyland made my appearance in Grand River when it is, man. You have to plan and be strategic at Disney World. It's expensive, so I think it's pretty expensive. But you know, you do it for the kids and their experience and stuff like that. Donna's on 707. He's at Camp Pendleton. Yeah. So he has a YouTube channel as well called Donasan 707. Check him out when you guys get a chance. I know he just got some new tires, so he be driving through the mountains and curves and stuff over there in Cali. So once I get my car where I want to do some road course racing. But I'm torn because I also want to do some drag racing. Sweet Base in San Diego is awesome. Grew up near Riverside. Yeah, so I wanna do some roadside racing. Also want to do some drag racing, but kind of have to pick which one. Trying to see which one So there's a drag strip not too far from me. It's an 8th mile, but the closest road course is probably like a couple hours away. So it's kind of hard to pick. I guess you could probably do both, but won't be good at none. You'd be jack of all trade, but master of none. Doing cars and coffee. I think our cars and coffees, are they done? I think we have cars and coffee all year round. So I'm not sure if we still have a cars and coffee coming up this weekend. There's one tomorrow in Destin. Did you go to Dollywood? What's Dollywood, fish sticks? I don't know what Dollywood is. Hey man, you need to get a WhatsApp so we could call you, fish sticks, since you're over there in England. Nobody can call you with this what's it called, long distance up in the Pigeon Forge in Tennessee. Yeah, Dolly Park. No, I go to Dolly. Did you go to Dollywood? Dolly Park? Nah. Pigeon Forge. I don't even know how far that is from here. Probably a couple of hours at least. I wonder if Debo made it home. I'm gonna give him a buzz, see if he made it home or not. Resend.
What's going on, Romeo?
Hey, turn your radios down. Turn your radios down. What's going on, man?
Oh man, I just came home. My wife wouldn't let me eat another turkey leg today.
You had turkey leg today?
No, I had it yesterday.
Where'd you get?
Gave me some enchiladas.
Where'd you get turkey legs from?
They froze them for the drag strip.
So you're having them shipping you turkey legs to your house from the drag strip?
No, man, my little brother. You know he gets in barbecue competitions, and so the turkey legs already come smoked. So he bought a big box of them for New Year's dinner. So and he wraps them, he re-smokes them, cooks them, and then wraps them all up in foil. So, man, them jokers, my wife gave damn near all my turkey legs away.
Hey man, she don't want you having no high blood pressure, man. Those things are full of sodium.
No high blood pressure from no turkey leg.
Yeah, man, they're full of sodium.
Man, some people don't give you high blood pressure. Don't believe that.
What?
Down there at the cemetery, skinny ones, babies, young ones, don't believe that. God give you long life.
How you figure it don't give you high blood pressure?
Man, they all down. So what that's gonna kill you now?
No, anything you do gonna kill you.
Well, there you go. They all down there at the cemetery. Go down there and look.
See Jordan say, "Oh no, Big Boss with the hot sauce is in here."
You know it, baby. You know it. Hey man, I want to know, what do you think about a Disney cruise? I heard the cruises was really nice.
Oh yeah, the cruise. So this is our second time going to Disney, and so we went in 2017. We went just for Christmas. So the next one we're actually thinking of we're gonna do the cruise now that the kids are a little bit older. Those are a lot of fun, and then you could still get away and do stuff. And the thing with that is the food is all inclusive.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's a little bit cheap. It's Thanksgiving in Demonology House every week. Michael Corleone says you eating turkey every week.
Man, every Friday I have a Black Friday. Today was Black Friday. So I get me some chicken somewhere on Friday. Have me a Black Friday.
Man, you're in that turkey leg. But just like so, all in ass off road. He asked me what does it take to start a YouTube channel, and what would be a big hurdle, because he's thinking about starting a YouTube channel himself.
You know what I found, and I had the opportunity to, one of my good friends, he runs a Mako, right? Mm-hmm. And Mako is like generally a cheap body shop. But this guy is a high class painter, and he just bought a Mako. So they brought this car to his body shop called an RWB Porsche. I don't know if you heard of that or found
Yeah, it's what it is a Porsche that somebody get, and then this guy Nakasan from Japan, he comes over and he hand builds and put his wide body kit on every one of them.
Man, I have never heard of that, man.
Yeah, there's a
man. Anyway, I went by my partner's shop, and all these people were there, right?
Yep.
Just man, they do a big production on that thing.
Yep.
So when I went there, they had a real film crew there filming it.
Oh yeah.
So I asked the guy. I said, "Can you look at a couple?" These were my earlier videos. I said, "Can you look at a couple of my videos and give me your impression on them?" Because I'm thinking about going and buying this DSLR camera and this and that, blah blah blah. Man, this dude stopped what he was doing, set his camera equipment down, looked at 3-4 of my videos, laughed, enjoyed it. He said, "Let me explain something to you." He said, "You have people that have spent $20,000 worth of camera equipment, but they don't have this type of entertaining content." He said, "It's all about your content." So he said, "What did you film this on?" I said, "I filmed it on my phone." So he said, "Go out and find you a gimbal and put your phone on a gimbal that's going to steady it so it don't have that much bouncing." He said, "And then take consciousness to sound. If you're outside, you don't want to do a lot of sound if it's windy because people don't like wind.
Right.
But he said, just get started and do what you're doing." Now, because this guy's on your channel and wants some advice, I'm going to tell you something that I just started that's really easy. I tried to figure out a way that I could make a video without the editing, right? Because you know as well as I do, Bishop Flower, it's a lot in editing,
oh, yeah.
correct?
You can take
people see a 10-minute video and don't realize
it takes you 3 hours to edit it.
It takes us 10 hours to do 1 hour video, you know. So this is what I did. I came up with this deal. I tested it out. If you go see my video with the 2 demons, the 1971 demon and my Dodge demon, right?
Yep.
So all I did was created a thumbnail. And then from taking a thumbnail, I just did a live and interviewed the gentleman Joe about his demon and about my demon. We went for a ride and everything.
Right.
I had good internet service through my phone, which is Verizon. Before I knew it, man, that video was 58 minutes on that video. And in, I think 2 days, it got, and I think, 58K?
Oh, wow. And that was just from a live?
That was from a live. So what I did, guys, is that I thought to myself, what is it about car reviews that I don't like? I don't like the fact that the guy's reviewing the car and you can't ask him no questions.
Right.
So I said, I'm going to do a live and do a car review where people can ask questions. And it's going to be spontaneous because, you know, you can do anything on a live, right? And so me and Joe, we had a good time. We laughed, we joked, we drove the car, and perfect. So now what I'm going to do is take that same format and I'm going to cut it down. All we're going to do is make a good thumbnail. You got to have a good thumbnail for a click-through rate. You can have the best video, but if nobody clicks on it, who knows?
Right, that's true.
Who cares? So what you need to do is make sure your thumbnail is when people see it, they say, that's interesting.
Yep.
Let me click on it. Now, when they click on it, that first 15 seconds, you better grab them.
Yep.
Because if you don't grab them in that first 15
they
seconds,
gone.
they gone.
Fish Stick said to get 728 over here.
You got 728 over there?
No, Fish Stick said for you to get him over here.
to get him on the channel?
Yeah.
I don't know where 728 is at. I tried to call him earlier, but I think he's out. You know, he got a young wife. They're a young couple.
Okay.
You know, they go out. You know, us old folks, we go in the house and set our house somewhere.
Yep. Gary McGee, thanks for subscribing, man, and thank you for your service as well.
Cindyology over here talking about, I'm old, she not old.
Y'all both old. Y'all ain't going out.
I already told her she married a young, so she'll never get old. Her last name will always be young.
Oh, I think Fish Stick says they think Said on live, so get his ass on this channel.
He's going live.
No, that's what he said. 728 is. Did Debo ever do stand-up comedy? Cause he sure is naturally funny.
No, I never did any stand-up comedy. No.
Why not, man? You should have.
Well, I mean, in the hood, we always cracked on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true. Oh, I guess he says 728 is live right now, so that's what Fish Sticks is saying.
Well, man, I gotta go over there and show 728 some love.
Yeah, man, no problem.
I gotta show my main man some love. So.
Oh, one quick question. Gary McGee says, "Are you going to the Demon Race in Houston?"
I don't know if I'm gonna make the Demon Race in Houston, guys. I'll be honest with you. I really, really want to make that race, but right now, we just come off of Christmas. With Christmas, man, I got 6 kids. People don't realize what it is about Christmas for 6 kids.
That's a lot.
I just came back from Florida to give my subscribers a race that I thought that they would want to see. That cost me a little over $1,000, to do that.
Yeah.
And the Demon event is $666. I'm going down to Houston on the 12th. That's $200 I already paid for that.
Isn't that so? That one in Houston on the 12th. That's not the Demon Race.
No, that's not the Demon Race. That's B Mason's race event. So B Mason scheduled his event before the Demon event was scheduled.
Okay.
So I went ahead and paid for B Mason's event. See, so now I got to trailer the car down there. I got to have race fuel. I got to race. We got to eat, and we got to come back. All that costs, and then to turn around the next week to go to an event. It's going to cost me what, people say, it's just little money, $666. Man, it all adds up, So.
Okay, I think.
And what I'm trying to do is whatever I make in YouTube, I put it back into, what
channel,
I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then if I start going over, then that's outside of my, my budget and stuff. So that's what I try to budget.
Gary say, "I'll pay you to come to the race in Houston. I'm buddies with the guy having it. Tell Demonology to contact him."
Well, I tell you what, you contact the guy.
Okay.
And I think the cost to get in there is $666. Which I don't fool with them old funny numbers. So I rather you pay $667 or $665, but I'm not paying those 666 number on Jack. So you can forget that crap.
Derek from Monta Fame in the house. What up?
Derek know the deal. Like, we don't play that old janky stuff. No, I'm not doing that.
Yep. So he said, I guess if Gary just shoot me an email or whatever, and we get in contact with Demonology.
Yeah, hey Gary, shoot that email, get in contact, because I would love to be down there amongst the demon community, and just have a good time and share some of the knowledge that I got. So, yeah, matter of fact, if I can do that, I'll be down in Houston. I'll leave my car at B Mason's place and then catch a, ride back down again and go race. So.
Oh, call this the next weekend?
Yeah, because it's the following weekend. I'll just leave my car there. No sense of driving back. Yeah. All right, brother, man. Let me go over there to 728, see what he's doing over there.
Okay.
All right, brother. Peace.
Peace. So I got it. I was trying to, let me see. All right. Thanks, Fish Sticks. That's what I was trying to do. So I have it. And we'll get that sent out. We'll get that info to you. Derek, what's going on? What you got? You guys are still out? It's gone. Yeah, thank you. I know. Appreciate it. I was like, I tried to get rid of it, but I was on the phone, so I'll get him to Legend 6 Feet Talk. What Legend 6-speed talk you missed? I missed the Legend 6-speed talk. Hey, Derek, are you out with your? Oh, you missed the Legend. Oh, your brother. Mod to Fame. So you out there with him? Ah. So what you guys in home family? Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Any cold up there anyway? I thought y'all supposed to be getting like some rain or some snow. Yeah, I know how it is. I'm at home too. I'm just in the garage, but it's still home. Yeah, man. So we're definitely gonna get up with you guys this year, man. I just couldn't make it to Mott the Fame Fest because I had to work and stuff like that, and I didn't get a chance to put in for leave or anything like that. So we definitely I'm definitely gonna link up with you guys this year. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Especially if all my peeps live in New York, so I gotta come up there. When I come there and visit my mom and my brothers get a chance to get away and hang out and do some car stuff because I've been driven in New York for a while down the FDR and across Bronx. So after you can't just jump back in, gotta get your feet wet. My family they're in my mom's and pops live in Mount Vernon. One of my brother live in Yonkers, and then my other brother lives in and then my other brother live in Manhattan. So they're all about in New York. So we all lived on Mount Vernon. That's where my parents are. And then my other brother he live in Yonkers. So a little bit spread over Westchester area. Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, so when I come up there and visit them, we definitely have to definitely got to do that because both my brothers they went to school like in Mount Vernon High and stuff. I went to school in Philly. You see it, enough borders across. You see it. So yeah, man. So this upcoming 2019, man, I plan on growing the channel. I want to get to like 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. 50,000 by the end of the year. So we'll see how that goes. Trying to put in the work to do it. Gary, yeah, definitely. I'll hit you up about the rap and what you want to get done and stuff like that. The only thing, like the company I deal with, he's out of Miami, so something cool. Yeah, man, definitely. We could definitely do that. So I'm working with them right now to do like a giveaway of to wrap a car. But the only thing is, you'd have to get your car to where he's at, and I'm not sure how that would go with people all over the country with that one. Just beginning. Yeah, man, that's true. 50K heading for it this year. Hey, man, we're just in Savannah, up there doing some military training with those guys up there at Hunter Army Airfield. Yeah, so we go up to Savannah all the time and work with those Army Special Forces dudes and the Rangers. So we're just up there in December. Yeah, so I go there all the time up to Hunter and in Savannah. It's a pretty cool city. Stay not too far from the distillery and where the art school and stuff is at. But I don't be going out too much at night, man, because all them dang that's the ghostiest city or something. Bunch of ghosts in that city. What's next with the Hellcat? More to come on that. I have a few things brewing right now, so I'm trying to see which one I want to do. But the next big major thing is to get a more horsepower out of it. And I'm gonna take it to get tuned, and then I wanna race it. So it all depends on. I'm working with a few companies right now, so it all depends on how it go, or what I think. It's gonna change up stuff a little bit, and then probably by the middle of this year, I'm going to change the wrap again and do something different. I did originally. I thought about doing the actual OEM wide body, but I don't want to. It's not a wide body, and I don't want to cut the rear. The rear of the car, and then even though it's the OEM, I think the OEM kit look really, really clean. But I think I'm gonna not go wide body. If anything, I'll save up my chips for the next 2 years when something come out in a wide body with an elephant engine in it. Do you drive the Hellcat to work? I usually drive the Hellcat to work on Fridays. It's my Friday car. So at work we have what's called Fast Car Fridays. So a lot of the guys who have their cars, we drive it on Fridays. And then we just drive regular our dailies during the week, and on Friday we have Fast Car Fridays. But I hadn't driven mine in a while because I need to get a new clutch. So I've been doing a whole bunch of research on the clutch with the different brands and everything like that. So it's a lot more involved than I thought it was going to be with the research, and then I guess with like the soup with the one of the most expensive one clutches like $3,500. So I don't know if I'm definitely not gonna go with that one, but I'm gonna try some of the other clutches out and see how they work out, especially if I get to like drag race it the way that I want to. I'm gonna need a good clutch and go with like a no lift shift setup. But the guys love the wrap. New clutch sounds expensive. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they do. Friday driving to Hellcat to work is the worst day for me, man. Traffic, people going to Vegas and stuff. That's what happens when you live in Cali, man. So I don't know. Friday, I don't drive that far to work, and I usually drive it on the weekend. Depends on what's going on, and but I didn't really. I don't know when the last. I think the last time I drove this car was beginning of December sometime. 2 drive one way. 2 hours one way. Man, I don't know I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't be sitting in traffic that long, especially when people just being stupid, man. I don't know. I just get, road rage. Nice. We drive our project cars all day so we can see each other spend their money on. Pretty much, that's true. Just like, oh yeah, that's nice. I've never thought about that. Burning rubber, man. These tires are expensive, especially 305s. They're expensive. I just bought a brand new. I just got brand new Continentals all the way around, and I think for the whole setup all the way around was like $1,600, man. So I don't really do donuts or burnouts. I got some drag radios over there. 50K something 2019. Good, brother. Thank you, Mod to Fame, Derek. Appreciate it, man. On the way, man. Thank you. Manual on bumper to bumper. Yeah. Sometimes we go to Destin and be bumper to. I know your foot be tired. Sometimes I just want to put it in neutral and just get out and push it sometimes. But yeah, that's the only thing about a manual is the bumper to bumper traffic, or just sitting in traffic, pushing in and out, in and out, in and out. And I'm sure that's a good wear and tear on the on your clutch as well, as long as and yourself. So we got right about 50 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. But back to our schedule live on Sunday. So Sunday we'll have our schedule live, and we'll get all that up and running as usual. It's Sunday fun day, so it's all jokes and stuff like that on Sunday. So I appreciate you guys rocking with me. We're on our way to 50K this year. It's going to be a big year. I'm going to have some merch. I'm going to be doing a bunch of giveaways. Just got to figure out what those were. My first giveaway I ever did was when I was deployed, and we flew a bunch of missions. I flew a flag. And then once I found out who won was the giveaway, got their name and certificate, and the whole crew signed it and send it to them for a giveaway. I think that's a pretty good, meaningful giveaway. But I gotta figure out something. So my next milestone is 2,000 subscribers. So before I get there, I'm gonna think of something to give away. And then also my regular folks, I'll have something for you guys as well. See Jordan Frisig when he gets with the kids, then he can think about. You're right. Hopefully by then when you have 50K subs, you can get sponsorship from tire companies or something. Then I'll think about doing this by then. Kind of jump over. So yeah, man. Peace. I'm gonna jump over to his as well. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.